All right, so I'm using my camcorder, but I'm still got the wonky tripod and I'm going to be moving stuff around. So it's going to sway a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. I also did make a few notes. So anyways, everybody's been done. I've set up all the armies. I know what's what and who's who and all that stuff. I rolled for initiative. And due to the fact the way I'm playing it right now is there's still there's a resumption of friction between the Germans and the Austro-Hungarians. So there was a possibility that it could have been something, for example, let's say Germans, Russians, Austro-Hungarians go. But in reality, it ended up being that the Germans are going to go first, then the Austro-Hungarians and the Russians, I guess, in a way, are going to be caught flat-footed. I still haven't done a lot of the other front conflict zones and figured that stuff out. It's just I really would like to get into playing again, and as long as I don't go past this month, I should be okay, and I think I'll be all right. The Germans, anyways, are not getting any reinforcements, even by the book, if you were going to do it for Der Weltkrieg, whatever's, but like everything's going towards Western Europe conflict zone right now. Like I said, so I've done that. I'm also, I think I've said it before, I think I'm starting to streamline the thing about doing, I think I was mentioning before about doing focus points and whatnot. And so I've now starting to do, it's going to be in quarters except for the major focus, that's every 6 months. Basically, still monstrously fluid. I gotta actually write some more notes for that for this for sure. It can be something like your major categories will be something like international, domestic, military, and then you have one major and two minors. The two minors can be flipped over every quarter if you wish, but the longer you keep a major or a minor in that position, the better chances over time when you get to roll that something good's going to happen. The major, what that allows you to do is also identify a subheading or a subcategory for that the major one. So let's say if you were going to do military, which the Germans did for their major, is and you could do 3 militaries if you want. It's just the other ones are more random of what you may get. The Germans for their major focus for 1915, if you want to look at it that way, is military and aerial. So that's what they're doing. And then after that, I'm going to roll. I don't know what that means yet. At least I'm just still playing around. And then the minors was, I think I did international and domestic actually. So I'll see what ends up happening. Maybe something about intrigues or diplomacy or being able to do something a little bit better with treaties or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, it's super duper early days, but at least I'm starting the ball rolling that way. The other thing is too, I want to start getting into some kind of way of doing a common currency. I'm also probably, oh shoots and ladders, the battery's about to die, and I really wanted to get into the aerial asset points. Maybe I have to be super quick or something like that. But yeah, I want to get into a common currency. I'm looking into other game systems right now, like the Guns of August and how they set up production points and whatnot and produce new units. Anyways, yes. So I think I've mentioned before right now with the way it's starting is at the very beginning, because no one's clued in that they have to start shooting down other planes because of the reconnaissance. The ball is rolling now because the Germans have started it. Is that they set aside 8 supply points, cost 2 supply points per aerial asset point, and due to the fact that there's no countermeasures yet, but each month going forward now is going to be an increasing chance that the other side is going to have or there's going to be countermeasures clued in on how to do this, and then you can start offsetting your aerial asset points, still abstracted, to try to get rid of some reconnaissance. Anyways, so the Germans ended up using, they had 4 aerial asset points. What does that get you to do? Well, I think I've mentioned way back when, it allows me to trace an 8 hex line, and it's factoring in the round trip. It comes down to 8 hexes, but it has to be from a headquarters that has at least 1 hex side that's in clear terrain. So I did that a few times. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but I want to go up to the one that's going to be the most important one for us. for the Germans, and that's way up in East Prussia. So I did. It's been great. I got to see that they're building some troop. That the Russians are building up a ton of troops in Łódź, around Łódź. So I'm like, oh my, okay. So how am I gonna start bringing some troops in now? This is fantastic. This is exactly what I wanted. Oh shoot, the battery's really going quick. But you can see here is what I'm trying to do is get into this bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop. But darn it. Yeah. So anyways, it's going to be here. These are the two positions that I really, really want to get. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to trace a line from, I can't use this guy because it's an actual full hex side and he's on a spit here. So we'll go from here. I've got some clear terrain here. And then I'm going to just try to go, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all these guys here will have to reveal what's under door number 3 kind of thing, or behind door number 3. Hope you get the idea. So that's it. And away I go. So the next time I do a turn is going to be, there's going to be some actual response to what the reconnaissance is bringing back for some reports. Anyways, that's it. Well, that's it because the battery's dying. All right, see you later. Hope you're having fun.